On Highway 50 in northwest Nevada, once past the town of Fallon, drive approximately 25 miles. To your left, you will see a large mountain of sand. Duh, it's called Sand Mountain. And then continue on straight, starting up a long grade. You will do a long turn to the left and then come to a short straight ahead before approaching the summit. Now, a quarter of a mile before that summit, which will be marked, there will be a large turnout on the east side of the road. At the last part of the turnout is a dirt road. Drive maybe 20 feet in and park to the left. You will need to back out in order to leave, as the road is narrow. Really, you need a high wheel base to proceed any further, as the road takes a harsh dip. You can park at the large turnout now, but the Highway Patrol loves to leave notes on your car saying not to park there. Now, walk the narrow road a little less than one click. Here the road bifurcates. Take the left. Also, immediately you will pass a few backhoe prospects, where someone was searching through mineralized shale. Characteristic in Nevada, the gold in ore-transporting solution will crystallize in porous cavities. Shale rock has a distinct tendency to have nano and micropores where the gold can form crystallization centers. Also, you can see this prospect was chasing a quartz zone. As soon as you begin to turn to the left and walk a small hill, look to the west side of the road for a modest wash. It will be the only one around. You simply can't miss it. Within this area, in all directions for about 100 yards, is a swarm of quartz outcroppings. None are particularly heavily mineralized, but you still might wish to metal detect them. Now, follow the wash uphill. It is just filled with mineralized quartz stringers in a variety of sedimentary and volcanic rocks. The wash screams for serious searching with a deep metal detector. I have gone over small portions of it with a Falcon, and in the past have found wonder silver in larger quartzy areas showing little mineralization. For those of you into metal detecting around Fallon, this wash is a must. You can walk the whole wash in 5 minutes if you are simply passing through. Now, climb north to the top of a small knoll. The remnants of a shaft or cart dump, foundations to a small headframe are left. Here is what they were searching for. Pass several other small mines and prospects as you walk a side road back to the main road. Your path will be obvious, and the walk will take less than 5 minutes. Once on the main road, you see this. I believe it was a cutout for dynamite or blasting cap storage. There is quite a bit of miner's trash in the area. I highly encourage you to leave things as they are and not take them so that others can also enjoy. This lighter attachment dates to about 1941. The label on this bottle indicates it was depression glass made during the Prohibition. This glass is much older, not having a seam on the lip, and probably dates from the turn of the century. Now take the main road to the right, and that will bring you back to your parking. Looking towards where we will go, you see this. Here you will pass 2 shafts. Here's the first, and here's the second. Both mines were chasing this type of material. No different than part of what we saw in the wash. Continuing on, you will see where others have been sorting through a whole series of very heavy oxidized quartzy outcroppings. This area is just delicious. Now we happen on several other portals, much more limited in scope than what we have just passed. These tunnels were hand-dug and probably date from an earlier time, around the turn of the century. Let's take a look. Beautiful iron oxides here. And here's the seam that probably brought them to the area. The tunnel is on the disappointing side, though. Not many oxides. You can't see it, but there is a door. It is highly constricted there. I would surely beware. Now let's walk to another site. This is a crosscut into a seam of quartz and oxides. And here's a nice example of our quartz. While the oxides, they're just everywhere. Now we head down to another hand-cut tunnel. Here's where we were. And here's the other portal. Again, they were after the same type of material. Just beyond this looks to be a backhoe slice through another zone of mineralization. Now you can either walk 100 yards back to the road to take you home, or traverse a downward slope that eventually meets the road. If you pass this latter way, you will find a number of quartz outcroppings and a heck of a lot of their float. The mineralization here is far less than anything else we have encountered. I encourage you to enjoy the look of clean and pure quartz, but just keep walking. Concentrate your best efforts along the wash.